The number 70 is a unique number in Jewish thought. First of all, 7 is the number of nature, 7 days of the world, of creation. 7 midos, attributes, character traits that a person has. So 70 is 10 times 7. It shows on completion of nature. In this week's parasha, we learn about the 70 wise elders that Moshe Rabbeinu was told to choose, and God puts his spirit, his ruach, on them. And he says, you, the 70 elders, will now assist Moshe Rabbeinu in the leading of the Jewish people. The commentators point out that the 70 elders is linked to the 70 angels that God has up on high in his court. Who are these 70 angels? They are the 70 angels of the nations of the world. According to Torah, there are 70 nations, Shivim Umot, and every Ummah, every nation has an angel. And that particular angel sits on the committee, so to speak, on the court of Hashem. Up on high, he's surrounded by the 70 nations, the 70 leaders, the angels of each nation. And just like it is up on high, so too down here below. Moshe Rabbeinu gathers 70 elders, which shows on a complete representation of the people to assist him in guiding the nation. What's interesting about this is that every nation has an angel, and every angel sits on Hashem's committee up on high. It's extremely important to remember, specifically during times that are turbulent and challenging, internationally, but in particular in Israel too, that nothing happens outside of God's control. No nation can conduct themselves and behave themselves different to the way God allows for them to do so. And while it's still difficult and it's still hard for us as the Jewish people in today's times, we must remember that Hashem is in control, and that angel of that particular nation sits up on high by God's throne. And Hashem is ultimately responsible for what happens down here below. We must do ours. We must continue to fight the wars that we need to fight. We must continue to pray to God to bring better times, but always to remind ourselves 70 shows on completion of God's army up on high, God's team, God's court, and so too down here below, the 70 elders that Moshe Rabbeinu appointed to assist him too. Shabbat Shalom.